What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be touching on the DMA cheating problem that's going on in Call of Duty Warzone at the moment, and we're actually going to show you an insight into how these things are set up, how these things are used, and just how simple they are to actually buy. The worst part about this is the fact that it's going to be the next wave of big cheating problem in Warzone. And by that I mean, who remembers early days of Verdansk and how bad the cheating problem was with people downloading cheats for, I don't know, $20, $30? But now everybody wants to be that top elite level streamer who looks the part with 50, 60, 70 and 80 bomb kill games. The reality is, the next wave of cheating is DMA, external cheats with devices purchased and set up to allow these guys to do it without being detected. So guys, hit that like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and let's crack on with it. So guys, I am actually going to have this video muted throughout as to, you know, avoid teaching anyone how to get it. And we are going to watch it through though, and it is essentially showing you guys exactly what can be done with the DMA cheats. And, you know, even after loading into the game and stuff like that, I do believe that, like, this is showing a completely different screen now, right? This is actually the monitor that's, you know, not going to be used for the, like, output. If you are streaming, this is not what the viewers are going to see. So this is actually the cheat menu. If you can see, although it's got big text across the front, we can see it's got aimbot, visuals, miscellaneous and configs, recoil factor, recoil helper, prediction, ignore knocked, which would be like not to lock onto downed enemies, visibility check, I can't see what that top one says there, unfortunately, target switch delay. Now, that target switch delay is something that I've spoken about numerous times. Obviously, we've seen it with the likes of Z-Laner, where he'll be shooting one guy and it'll just, in a perfectly straight line, go to the next enemy. And obviously, with target switch delay, this can actually assist you in slowing that down, allowing it not to look too suspicious, especially if you're using a higher speed. But yeah, honestly, I think that this whole cheat menu is ridiculous. The fact that it's, like, available so easily, and for people to, like, who aren't even, like, you know, rich to go out the way and buy all the devices needed, you know, and this is allowing people to end up with undetected cheats. It's showing a load of different devices here, and honestly, let me just say this, I would not trust any of them, okay? Let's just pull that back slightly. I want to see this, okay? No, 40% something up. FPS 1595, Jesus. So obviously the cheating problem is only going to get worse from this point, guys. And the reason I say this is not because, you know, like, more people are playing the game to cheat. It's nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that you have to remember that Ricochet anti-cheat, although it's not really been that effective, has still banned quite a lot of accounts who are tied to cheats. However, now what we have is undetectable cheats, or, you know, very rarely detectable cheats. Depending on the DMA program, the DMA devices that these guys are using, you know, they can be undetectable. And the unfortunate thing is now that Ricochet anti-cheat has got to up their game. You can see the aimbot field of view slider in the middle of this. You can also see the 2D radar here, which is, you know, barely visible. And this is now 2 times speed. We're going to skip forward a little bit to about here. Let's see. Okay, so he's actually got it set up on the laptop with the cheats, and you can see straight away that on the monitor to the left, you can't see it. Can't see any of this. The player skeletons, player distance, player name. You can't see the aimbot field of view slider. There's nothing on this monitor. You can't even see the 2D radar. You can see it on the laptop, all information on the laptop. So, you know, when we have streamers who are like, they'll be playing the game like this and they look off to the left monitor. They look off to the left monitor. And this is how somebody could utilize this information and make themselves look legit. Because if you put it on your left monitor, oh, I'm just looking at the mini-map, okay? But the reality is you're looking at a different monitor for the information. And you don't need to see the wall hacks all the way through the game, no? Especially if you're just constantly checking the other monitor. You would utilize that like a UAV, only a more advanced one, because it's giving you pinpoint accurate locations of the enemies, exactly what weapons they've got, their health bar, the distance, the name, everything. And with that being said, this is why people would run cheats on a different monitor. Not because, oh, it makes it easier, but only to mask it and hide it. So you don't end up tracking enemies through walls. You won't end up locking onto enemies through walls or making decisions you shouldn't make. So what you will find is streamers using DMA cheats, they will definitely be running from one location to another. And then when they get near a couple of buildings, they'll glance at their minimap, but they're checking the other monitor for the DMA cheats that we can see here. And this is you know, something that I've been stating for a very long time about private undetected cheats. Been talking about this since early Warzone 1. Are you guys sick of dealing with the stress of Call of Duty? Try Supreme CBD. On a serious note though, guys, Supreme CBD helps me get my head down at night. It genuinely helps me on my day-to-day activities with stress and anxiety. And not to mention, now they have their new mushroom range. I chose Lion's Mane, which is to focus. It helps you get up in the morning and it helps you crack on with your day. If you ever feel lethargic, this is the thing for you. So guys, use code BBB40 at checkout to save 40% off your Supreme CBD order. The link is down below. But anyway, let's get back into the video. Now we're about to see them in action here now. And the thing is, right, hey, I will tell you this now, downloading cheats like this, right, the chances are the aimbot and the wall hacks are nowhere near as good as the downloadable ones. So the devices used and stuff like that are to help be protected, to help, you know, stop any sort of ban on your account. And this will allow you to mask the fact that you're cheating, but the cheats are nowhere near on the level or as advanced as the ones that can be downloaded, at least not yet. So it's just all sorts of music coming out my headphones right now, so I'm just going to put that on the floor. So he's just running around showing things. I want to see him engage. I want to see what the aimbot looks like, you know, rather than him just running around. I just want to see what the aimbot looks like for this. I'm telling you now, just based off that shot, although we can't see the screen clearly, just based off that one shot and engagement there alone, we can just sense straight away that that would have looked normal, would have looked natural, right? Depending on the speed and the smoothness settings and stuff like that, it would have looked normal. Let's watch this now. He knows the guy's there, he's making the push, right? Let's watch this. Sees the guy on the left. It's got, and bear in mind, right, that aimbot is activated. This is the aimbot field of view in the middle. This circle is where the aimbot is active. And yet, for some reason, it looked like normal gunfights, normal gunshots. And this is what I've been trying to explain for a very long time, is that there are so many different settings. And this is why I'm stating now that we are in the next big wave of cheating problem in Call of Duty Warzone. And by that, it's only meant that we're going to end up not knowing what right and wrong is, not knowing what cheat and legit is. And I can guarantee this, if Activision one day, just one day alone, were to take out aim assist in the game, they would catch every single aimbot cheater that day if they were to take aim assist out the game just for 24 hours. But do it in secret. Do not tell the community. Yeah, a lot of the community will take to Twitter and be like, yo, aim assist is broken, it's not working, yeah? But then you'll have other streamers who will still be dropping the 40s, 50s, 60s, all the way up to 80 bombs in the game. I think that's the way to catch all these aimbot cheaters. I think that's the way to expose them and then just ban them. And you will catch a lot of the big streamers doing just that. Because when their shots are looking legit, right, either your aimbot's too overpowered or too many people have been watching aimbot cheaters who are, you know, masking the fact they're cheating for too long. So it is what it is, but this is exactly what it looks like when people are using DMA cheats. It's only the rest of the gameplay now that he's showing, and I do think that one thing is very clear. DMA cheats are about to take over, guys. There's no ifs or buts or maybes about it. They are taking over. In fact, they already have. But let it be known that when it comes to a lot of top streamers who I've exposed on my channel, I've always stated I believe they're using private cheats. And this is exactly what I've been talking about the whole time. DMA cheats, private, undetectable. So when all is said and done, I can only say this. Don't waste your money on the game. Do not invest money on your account. It's not an investment. It's a purchase, it helps the game developer. And that game developer is Activision. They could not help us as a community. They could not help save their own game from the cheating problem that's occurred. We've been dealing with downloadable cheats for a very long time. But what we are living in now is an era of people who want to cheat, but don't want to get banned. They want to pretend that they are legit and that they are great at the game. So every single engagement you encounter now in the game will get more and more sus, and you will be questioning as to whether or not you're bad at the game or whether everyone's cheating. And you should never have to sit there and have these thoughts in your head. The game developers should have solved it with a solid anti-cheat, and they didn't. So now advanced cheats have come to fruition in Call of Duty. Let me know what you guys think about the DMA cheating problem in the comments below. And if you did enjoy today's video, guys, smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. If you guys want to contact me about a streamer who you believe is cheating, hit me up on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!